It's time for Marry Me Monday, the fun, timely, sometimes romantic, sometimes spirited live radio program with your hosts, Jeff Dorsey and Sherry Bussey, presented by Emerald City Jewelers, 33rd and Broadway, Quincy.
All right, 7:26 is our time. We have a very special Marry Me Monday this morning. Sherry Bussey is alongside with us with some special guests this morning. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good. I've got some company this weekend. Actually, just last night I picked them up in Canton. Mm-hmm. They're relatives of my niece's husband, and they're traveling the Mississippi River this summer in a canoe.
All the way down the Mississippi in a canoe?
All the way down. Yes.
All right.
We've got Whitney, who's with us. Hi, Whitney.
Hello.
And Travis, her brother, and Travis's wife, Carrie.
Good morning.
Hello.
And I just thought maybe it might be kind of fun to talk to them about a little bit about their journey. We might not really go into too much Marry Me Monday stuff today, but it's an interesting story. I guess.
Well, first of all, let's start from the beginning. Who came up with the idea?
I think I get credit for that one. It's a trip I've been dreaming about for years and years, and we finally decided to take the plunge and do it this summer.
It's probably not the right choice of words. Take the
Choice of
plunge.
words, yeah.
So
There's lots of cliches in this experience, for
So
sure.
you started when to get to this point, I guess?
We started on July 2nd in Itasca State Park in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. So we've been at it 4 weeks now.
We crossed the 1,000-mile mark yesterday.
Okay, so you've gone 1,000 miles. So what adventures, things have happened in that 1,000-mile trek so far?
Plenty.
Yeah, so part of what drew us to this adventure was kind of the unknown challenges that it would bring. So each day we have a loose interpretation of what we think might happen, but we always have to be open to what might catch us off guard, which is kind of part of the cool part. So
Absolutely.
Okay. And each day, of course, you're stopping and you're getting supplies or whatever you need at that point, I would think. Now, how big is this canoe? Is it one canoe or a series of canoes? Or?
One canoe. So it's a big expedition canoe. It's like 19 feet long, and all three of us are in there with all of our gear. So we're packed in pretty tight.
Okay. And had any Asian carp adventures at all in Mississippi?
We've seen several, but we haven't been hit by any or anything crazy like that. So that's good.
Yeah, it is good because they just jump right out at you, too.
Yeah, that's what we hear.
Yeah, so you got to be careful about that. Your goal is to go all the way to New Orleans, I guess. Is that right?
All the way down. So we're trying to do it in another 3 weeks, hoping the faster water will get us down there, and we're getting towards the end of the locks. So
Yeah. Okay, and Sherry, you got a question you want to ask?
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that they said they're burning like 3,000 calories a day. So nutrition is a pretty big, important part of their day, trying to get enough energy, food in, plus keep paddling and not carry too much with them. So it's been kind of a big juggling act.
But then we have wonderful people like Sherry who just come pick us up and take us to their house and feed us and let us do laundry. And we get to sleep in a bed because most of the time we're camping. So that's a really nice treat every once in a while. Yeah.
They took really long showers last night.
Well, I would too, I think.
Yeah.
If I
I
were
thought,
them.
what can I fix them that they're probably not having, So it was good. It was fun.
So
we stayed up kind of late, though.
So are you staying the day here, or are you going to be heading out here pretty soon, or what?
No, we're actually going to take off this morning and just go back up to the canoe in Canton. So we should be coming through Quincy probably around noon today.
Okay, so everybody here in Quincy can wave at you.
Yeah, wave at us from the bridge.
So, okay, that'd be kind of cool. So,
Yeah.
Depending on the current, how fast you get here, I guess, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had any adventures with any big barges or anything like that you got to deal with, or?
So Whitney, actually, she's been recording all the tugboats and the barges that we pass, so we're kind of keeping track of that. But we probably pass how many each day, Whitney, do you think?
Probably 3 to 4 a day, and we've seen close to 100 so far.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it's quite a bit of traffic. It'll be a little bit more now as we get closer to harvest time.
Yeah. And it's been great. We have a marine radio with us, so we can kind of communicate with the lockmasters and the barges if we need to, but we try to stay out of their way because they're much, much larger and a little more powerful than we are.
They've all been very courteous and no problems so far.
Yeah. What are some of the conversations you guys have when you're out there? It's got to be pretty serene out there, I would think.
Yes, so I have to give a shout out to our canoe DJ, Whitney. She's in the middle, and she kind of mans our podcast schedule and our music and our audiobooks. So we stay pretty entertained, really. We've got a lot. We have a little solar panel that rolls out, so we can charge our phones, and we have a little wireless speaker, and so we can keep ourselves occupied when we're paddling 10 to 12 hours a day.
What's the plan when you get to New Orleans, besides celebrate?
I don't know.
We haven't gotten that far. One day at a time right now.
Yeah, just trying to get there first.
Yeah.
You're not going to paddle upstream to go home,
No,
are you?
no.
Not at all.
Well, I couldn't hear you. You need to get on it.
Oh, in New Orleans, anybody need a good canoe? Because they might drive it back. I think Whitney has to get back for some classes, and then Carrie has some plans.
Yeah,
out
some
east.
other travel plans. So we have a little bit
Coming
of
out
a time frame that we're boxed into. So, which is good because it keeps us honest and focused and
Sure.
continue making progress.
Yeah.
So.
Have you had decent weather on the trek down so far? Have you had to deal with anything like that? Or
It's been pretty good. We ran into some pretty severe storms in Minnesota. We kind of had to shelter from and get off the river a few times where those came through. But other than that, it's really been great.
It looks like you're going to have a good week, at least here.
Yeah.
I don't know about south of here too
It
much.
looks terrific.
Haven't paid attention very much about that forecast, but it's looking good
So
for you.
they have a little Facebook site that's called A Current Situation. So if anybody wants to follow their travels, their journey on Facebook.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Current situation.
current situation. Yeah,
That's cool.
And their last
Who came
name
up
is
with that?
I think Carrie gets
I
credit
did.
for that,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
and their last name
Pretty
is
clever.
Mac, so they're the Mac Twains instead of Mark Twain.
All right.
So it's kind of cool,
There you
I
go.
think.
That's
I think
pretty-
it's really neat.
it is
So
neat.
they're making notes, and who knows, it might be a book in the future or something like that.
Hey, you know, I know there have been a few people over the years that have tried to do this. I don't know what they've been successful all the way or not, but
They said there's people they're keeping in contact with that are doing it ahead of them.
Oh, really?
Even right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, we're following some people on Instagram and Facebook that
Oh, really?
are a little further along. So
Wow.
that's been neat too.
So there's a goal to catch up to them then.
Yeah,
That's right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're all just a little bit competitive.
But
so
that will not
that
happen if
doesn't
you take
hurt.
extended showers at Sherry's house.
Yeah, really.
No, we got to get back to
It's
it.
worth the delay.
Yeah. It's
All right,
fun.
well, anything else you guys want to share with us? I mean, we'll see you in Quincy about noon today, you said,
Yeah,
right?
Yep.
yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
This is something we could not have planned for or expected, but it's another
Well,
cool
cool.
part of the experience.
We've enjoyed
so.
our short stay in Quincy. It's been
Yeah.
terrific.
Well, neat. You know, welcome to Quincy, even though you're going to go right past it. But,
Sure.
you know, once you get going here later today. But you're in Canton right now. Is that where you're going to start this
Yep.
morning?
Yep.
That's correct.
Okay, well, the people in Canton can wish you good luck, too. With the,
Yeah, big
what
send-off.
What time will you leave there, approximately?
Well, we're going right to Canton from here, so we'll probably be there around 8. And
Okay.
they'll pack up their gear and head out.
All right, those of you in Canton want to stop by and wish
They're
them well?
real
or
near the
what?
pet campground, just south of the campground there.
Perfect.
So
All right, well, we didn't talk much about
Marry Me Monday. No,
We'll-
but
we'll
I
catch
think
up
maybe
with
we'll get a little note on our y101radio.com where somebody might tell about how maybe Travis proposed to Carrie or something like that. So we might get that little story in there.
it. Okay.
So stay tuned.
All right, and you're going back to school. What school do you go to?
I actually am doing a women's health fellowship in Peoria, Illinois.
Okay.
That's associated with a family medicine residency program.
Okay. Well, that's not that far from here, obviously.
all.
So, and you guys are where's hometown for all of you guys? Then?
So we've been in Bloomington for about the last 7 to 8 years.
Bloomington, Minnesota.
Bloomington, Illinois.
Oh, Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And your hometown is
Peoria for the last 3 years.
okay. So Illinois natives, basically, and heading down to Mississippi again. If you're on the riverfront, head down there and root them on as they go by around noontime today. Approximate. You can't.
That's
tell
right.
exactly.
Yeah, it's tough to say. We'll see how fast the current is.
Well, we wish you well. It should be a lot of fun, and I'm sure it's been fun so far, and adventurous on the other side of it too. So,
Absolutely.
all right. Well, enjoy. When do you think you get to St. Louis, based on your projections?
We should go through St. Louis probably on Wednesday afternoon or evening this week, so just
Okay.
a couple days.
All right.
Yeah.
Going through the locks is going to be fun too, I would think. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's always an adventure.
Got to wait in line and everything for that, or they let you go through?
Yeah, sometimes we shoot right through, and then sometimes we have to wait an hour or so for the barge to get through.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, good luck to you guys. Good to meet you. And Sherry, we'll talk next week with Marry Me Monday, okay?
Sounds great.
All right. It's 7:35.
That's it for this week's edition of Marry Me Monday, presented by Emerald City Jewelers. Join us next week, Monday, 7:25, for another exciting edition of Marry Me Monday. Celebrate your love.
The Big Dog and Friends in the morning.
I caught you smiling. I know I've seen you here before. How come you're hiding? Hey, don't you wanna hit the floor? The place is crowded, or maybe you don't like to be. if we go with them, I bet we'll have a wonderful ride. Your hands are cold, so maybe we can make some heat. Love is always born on a chance, so wrap around me and baby, let's dance. Dancing in the sheet. Grab your coat and wave goodbye to your friends. I wanna take you where the night never ends. I feel the need to sweep you off of your feet. You and me, we should